approach February 28th, I'm really feeling internally to really prepare well for it individually and as a couple, and to really prepare sanctuary. You know, I'm one of the people here, so I really myself and others really want to create a place here at Sanctuary where True Father Spirit is here and actively participating in this blessing. And so I think what we can do as individuals and as couples is we can prepare by setting conditions, you know, really being diligent with Hunduke in the morning and really an active prayer life, and really seeking God's guidance to understand the significance of the Book of Life registration blessing. I think God will reveal how important this blessing is. And so, you know, there's new holy wine that's been created by the second king and queen, and this is something that is really precious. So we'll be starting the multiplication of this holy wine this week, and we'll be able to start shipping as early next week. So this is an involved process, and many volunteers will be involved in this mobilization. And so if you would like to receive this holy wine, so you can do the ceremony in your home, in your local churches, obviously it's going to be the most memorable experience if you're able to come here to Newfoundland and experience Father Spirit directly through the second king. It's a phenomenal experience, and you will never regret taking off a few days from work to come here on February 28th. And I encourage everybody to do that. Even though we'd only have capacity, standing room only for 700 people, it's okay if 1,000 people come. We'll somehow make it work. And hopefully it won't be 5 below zero outside. I'm kind of predicting in the 40s on February 28th, so I'm kind of praying that. But anyways, if you would like to order the holy wine, go to sanctuary-pa.org, and you can order it by registering for the blessing. And I recommend doing that. Register online, and so that your name is officially in the Book of Life through the registration, and fill it out. And one of the questions on the registration form is, would you like to receive holy wine? Now, if you haven't been blessed under True Father's authority, then you need to go through and order the blessing kit, which we do have prepared to ship out. And the blessing new wine will be prepared and will be shipped out. A suggested blessing offering is recommended of $210, or you can, if you feel particularly blessed and moved, you can donate $400, or another option of $700. Or you can donate whatever amount you want. If you would like to donate more, all proceeds, of course, support the Three Kingship Providence. And there's many demands on the Three Kingship Providence financially. So your donation, your tax-deductible donation, really helps the King do all the things that Father is directing him to do. And I will say that the King is a filial son to our True Father. He lives and breathes to make our True Father happy and to fulfill True Father's will on earth. And now is the time to build the kingdom of heaven on earth. This is what we've been working for the last 40 years, 50 years since Father came. Many of us have dedicated our life to bring about God's kingdom. Well, it's happening now through the Three Kingship Providence. Fortunately, True Father set up a pathway so that Providence could continue if there was any issue with the Han Mother. And unfortunately, Plan B did have to kick in. But by the grace of God, our second king is fulfilling all the providential conditions in order for the kingdom of heaven to now be built. So we're very grateful for that. And I really pray that you can come and really receive grace, the heavenly grace. There's going to be a whole festival of heavenly grace that will be happening 1 week before February 28th. And if you have the time in your schedule, come maybe the weekend before. There's going to be a lot of exciting things happening on that Saturday before, the 24th, and then the 25th, of course, is Sunday service, and then a couple of more days of activities and festivities leading up to the blessing on the 28th. So Maybe at some point we can go into the schedule of the whole week before. But again, just go to the website, register online, fill out what you need. If you need holy wine, if you need the blessing kit, it's all pretty much explained there. And if you have any questions, you can certainly email us, and we'll be happy to answer whatever questions you might have. But yeah, look forward to seeing you all. The rod of iron, the king has been speaking extensively about the rod of iron and crowns as profound symbols of sovereignty, being kings and queens of our land, of the future nation of Cheon will be made up of kings and queens that have the right to bear arms and are willing to risk their life to protect freedom, to protect God's kingdom. So the upcoming blessing ceremony is, not only a monumental moment of grace in our life to receive the blessing, but it's also an important symbolic gesture where we are all wearing our crowns. So every blessed couple should be wearing, the king should be wearing crowns, the queen should be wearing crowns, and also at least one rod of iron. And the king has said that the most preferred rod of iron is the AR-15. Extensive security checks at Sanctuary that day, led by many good people that are well trained in the area of security, and we'll have a checkpoint, and everything will be safe and secure. But symbolically and spiritually, it shows alignment with the second king, and by doing so, then we are proclaiming to the cosmos that we are sovereign kings and queens of the coming kingdom. And that's an important condition on the micro level in order for the actual kingdom to come about. It really mobilizes the spiritual world, and it allows for the macro to step into harmony with the micro and to allow the right to bear arms for all free people. And as the king has mentioned, it's not just for Americans, it's really meant for all sovereign citizens of the kingdom, future kingdom, whether you're from the east or the west or the north or the south. Everybody has the right to protect themselves, protect their loved ones, protect their neighbors, protect their property. That is the right of sovereign kings and queens. And as the Bible says, let no man take your crown. So we should come to February 28th with our crowns and with the rod of iron.